10 underway, but before I get started with Week 10, let's start with my Week 9 review, and let's get started because I don't have time for this bullshit. Hold up. Fucked up with my hair. Okay, sorry about that. Thought I had something in my hair. Anyway. Alright, Thursday Night Football. Bengals defeat the Browns 31-10. Not much to say about the Browns, or the Bengals for that matter. The Bengals, we all know the Bengals are going to be a good football team. We all know they're going to win some games. They're going to lose some games too. We all know that shit. But let's see what happens in the postseason. That's all we care about at this point when it comes to the Cincinnati Bengals. Alright, on to the Sunday game. Bengals 8-0, obviously. Browns fall to 2-7. Alright, on to the Sunday games. Bills defeating the Miami Dolphins 33-17. And once again, the Miami Dolphins did not play well against their division opponent. And I believe the Dolphins are 0-4 against the AFC East this year. That's why they're not going to make the postseason. I mean, they got swept by Buffalo once again, and they've been getting their asses kicked by Buffalo pretty much every year. I mean, the only victory they had against them was last year, and I believe they swept them in 2013. I believe Buffalo swept them in 2013. Yeah, what happened to those Miami Dolphins that beat the shit out of those AFC South teams? The Titans and the Texans. What happened to that team? Oh, wait a minute. The real Dolphins are back. That's what that bullshit was. My mistake. Alright. Buffalo is 4-4 heading into the Sunday night game. They're 5-4 after Rex Ryan went into the Meadowlands and won it. Congrats to them. And Dolphins fall to 3-5. Okay, this is a pick that I should have stuck with, but Steelers defeating the Oakland Raiders 38-35. How about Derek Carr? He started pretty slowly in the first half or whatever, but then at one point completed 11 consecutive passes. He did throw an interception in the second half, but he also threw, I believe, 3 touchdowns as well in the second half. And the Steelers, they're becoming the masters of the 2-point conversion or whatever, and it's going to be important. And it's going to be important when the weather gets colder. But oh god, Antonio Brown, 284 yards receiving. In fact, him and D'Angelo Williams, my mistake. D'Angelo Hall is a cornerback, but whatever. D'Angelo Williams, both Antonio Brown and D'Angelo Williams, accounted for over 500 yards of total offense, or at least most of the total offense. I mean, holy fuck, man. And I should have stuck with Pittsburgh, but it is what it is. But of course, like I said, Antonio Brown, 284 yards receiving. That's the exact same amount of yards that Peyton Manning needed to break Brett Favre's record, and he fell 3 yards short. Obviously, he's going to do it. Well, we'll get to Marcus Ware. Steelers 5-4, Raiders 4-4. But I do like the receiver tandem of Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree. Another target that Colin Kaepernick misses. We'll get to the Niners later. Alright, moving on. Fuck you, New Orleans. Titans defeating the Saints 34-28. And the Saints, once again, losing to a rookie fucking quarterback. And I'm sorry, but I know I got in trouble for saying this, but I don't fucking care at this point. Because I'm going to say it again. If you don't like me saying this, Fuck you! Eat maggots and drink rat's piss. But it had nothing to do with the Titans winning this game. It had everything to do with the Saints losing this game on so many fucking levels. You do not lose to good football teams. Do not lose to one-win fucking teams, okay? You don't fucking do that. I mean, give me a fucking break. The Saints should have blown this team out of the fucking water. The fact that they lost, period, is complete fucking bullshit. Fuck the New Orleans Saints. And no, I am not going to congratulate the Tennessee Titans. Fuck. Because it had nothing to do with the Tennessee Titans winning. Don't like it? Fuck you. Moving on. Titans 2-6. Saints fall to 4-5. Jets. Come on, goddammit. Give me a break. Okay. Jets defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-23. Well, not much to say about the Jaguars except for doing what they always do. Blake Bortles doing what he always does, and that's play well when the game is not as competitive. When the game's competitive, whatever, when it's still a fucking game, Blake Bortles tends to play like shit. However, I do like TJ Yeldon. Okay, or whatever. The Jets, they're starting to lose some steam after their good start that they had. I believe the Jets were 4-1 at one point. I mean, the Jets, they do beat the Jaguars, but of course, they were 5-3 at one point, and now they're 5-4 thanks to Buffalo kicking their asses. No, my mistake. They didn't kick their ass. Judging by the scoreboard anyway. Whatever. Yeah, Jets 5-3 heading into the Thursday night game, and the Jaguars fall to 2-6. Thank goodness I changed my pick to the New York Jets. All right, Patriots defeating the Washington Redskins 27-10. Although it was really 27-3. Let's be realistic about it. The Patriots are a little bit banged up now, though. Brady, he played okay or whatever. Okay, judging by the stats, I didn't really pay too much attention to this fucking game or whatever. I thought the Patriots were going to blow them out even worse than that, but it is what it is. Not really much to say about this game, other than the Patriots got another victory. Oh yeah, Dion Lewis out for the remainder of the season due to a torn ACL. That's going to be a major blow. But the Patriots, they'll find some way because they still have LeGarrette Blount. Last I checked, and he had a huge game as well. It is what it is. There, Patriots 8-0, Redskins falling to 3-5. All right, Vikings defeating the St. Louis Rams 21-18. Well, all I can say is Adrian Peterson does it again. He outran Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley had a good game as well. But it was clearly Adrian Peterson that won the running back battle in this one. Teddy Bridgewater, of course, suffered a concussion thanks to a cheap shot by that Rams player, who did apologize for it, by the way. Because there was a lot of fucking speculation about it was a dirty hit, and of course we gotta go back to the stupid Spygate because we all know who the defensive coordinator for the St. Louis Rams is. I call fucking bullshit on that. It's just the NFC West. That's all that shit is. I mean, you've seen the Seahawks defense, and before the Niners suckage this year, you saw it with the Niners defense. You saw it, and you damn sure saw it with the Cardinals defense as well. So this has nothing to do with Greg Williams here. Mike Zimmer, a good head coach, but whatever. Shut the fuck up. It is what it is. Besides, the Vikings won the game, but they did have to finish the game with Sean Hill. So whatever. Vikings 6-2. Rams fall to 4-4. Nick Foles needs to play a little bit better, though. I mean, I'm sorry. I understand he doesn't have the greatest receiving core or whatever, but he's got to stop. Throwing some missed targets or whatever, because he misfires on a few targets. Okay, let's call it what it is. Moving on. Panthers defeat the Packers 37-29. Panthers nearly lost that game. I mean, holy crap. Well, they nearly. A few things about the Panthers. Cam Newton. I do think Cam Newton's a good quarterback. I do think he's better than Andrew. I do think he's better than most people think. Okay. However, and I understand his receiving core is shit, probably the worst in the league. However, I think Cam Newton needs to stop. Cam Newton really needs to work on his accuracy. Okay, I will critique Cam on that. Okay. All right. I mean, hey, he had a good game. I think he threw 3 touchdown passes, if I'm not mistaken. I think he threw 4. I forget. Don't know. Don't care. But he also completed 50% of his passes. That being said, a lot of his passes were long throws. A lot of his completed passes were long throws. And he also threw an interception, which nearly tied the game. And then the Panthers, Luke Kuechly was injured like twice or whatever, but still came back to play. Whatever. The Panthers defense, they stopped him when they needed to stop him. But of course, that pass rush was all over Aaron Rodgers. I mean, holy crap, man. And Eddie Lacy losing his starting running back job because he has been the least, and he's been playing like fucking shit. Okay, James Starks is finally going to take Eddie Lacy's opportunity, and why not? He fucking deserves to be in the starting lineup. I mean, Eddie Lacy's still going to play, but he's not going to get the majority of the carries. James Starks. I mean that 2014 season that Eddie Lacy had. Not really good. Really getting to his head or whatever. It's like, hey, this is not that hard. Oh wait, I mean, the Packers' offensive line is not the greatest, but you know what? It is what it is. As far as the Panthers go, like I said, hell of a defense. Cam Newton, he's playing good, but he could play a little bit better. Okay, that's all. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Bottom line is this: Panthers 8-0. Packers fall to 6-2 and lose 2 consecutive games under Aaron Rodgers for the first time in 5 years. Moving on. Oh, up your ass, Atlanta! Holy fucking shit, man! Niners beating the Falcons 17-16. How the fuck do you lose to Blaine Gabbert? Are you fucking serious? How the fuck do you lose to Blaine Gabbert? I mean, perhaps because the other cat team, the fucking Jagtards, don't really do a good job of letting players develop in general. I mean, or whatever the fuck, and they don't keep their head coach for longer than a year or whatever. Although Gus Bradley, this is his 3rd season now. How the fuck he's able to have a 3rd season? So with the Jaguars is beyond me, but holy fucking crap, man. The Falcons are starting to fall apart a little bit. They're starting to fall apart here. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, And let's look at the last 4 games. They lost to the Saints. Okay, fine. It was in New Orleans. The inevitable happened or whatever. Heck, let's go before that. They should have lost to the Redskins as well. So give me a fucking break there. But then after losing to the Saints, they nearly lost to a Tennessee Titans team with a backup quarterback. At least the excuse for the Saints is that the Saints lost to the Titans with their original starting quarterback. But it's still a rookie quarterback, so get the fuck out. Then you lose to, let's see, who did they lose to before? You lost to the fucking Buccaneers at home to a rookie quarterback. Give me a fucking break. The Falcons, they'll clinch a playoff spot, but they're not winning the South. It's not fucking happening. Because the Saints, they had their chance, but they blew it. It's hard for me to take them seriously now. I hope I'm wrong, because I think Drew Brees is better than Matt Ryan, but still, holy fuck. Not much to say about this game, other than the Falcons are starting to suck. And they have no business losing to the 49ers. I understand that the Falcons had to travel from the East Coast, technically, to the West Coast, but you're facing the 49ers with Blaine Gabbert at quarterback. Give me a fucking break. Falcons, 6-3. Niners, 3-6. That's all I'm going to say about that. Giants defeating the Buccaneers 32-18, and holy fucking shit. Jameis Winston's playing better, but he's got to stop. But his receivers have got to help him out a little bit, especially Mike Evans. Here I am thinking that Odell Beckham Jr. is going to have the sophomore slump, and Odell Beckham Jr. is actually playing great. But it's Mike Evans that's having the sophomore slump. He dropped 6 passes in one game, if I'm not mistaken. 6. He's playing like utter fucking shit. What the fuck happened to him? What happened to him? He's playing like fucking Josh Gordon, post 2013. It's kind of disturbing. Okay, but anyway, Giants 5-4, Buccaneers 3-5, and they're fucking garbage. Hey, the Giants though, starting to get rolling now. I do see the Giants continuing to continue their hot streak. Moving on. All right, I already mentioned the Colts and the Broncos game, but of course, as we all know by now, Andrew Luck out for 2 to 6 weeks due to I believe a kidney injury. Yeah, lacerated kidney. Ugh. And whatever. I think they're hiding I think the Colts are just hiding the fact that they forgot to put Andrew Luck on the injury report for his fractured ribs. And now they gotta find their alibi, and they found it. And he suffered something else as well besides a lacerated kidney, but I don't have time to go over it right now. Anyway, I've said my piece about the Colts and the Broncos. But let me be a little. No. I already said my piece. I already said my piece about them in a separate video. Not much to say about it really. It's just that Denver played really flat. They started the comeback trail, but it is what it is. Bottom line is this: Broncos 7-1, Colts 4-5, and now enter their bye week. All right, in the Sunday night game, Eagles defeat the Cowboys 33-27 in overtime. Not really much to talk about really, other than Matt Castle throwing an interception, which was ran all the way back for a touchdown, which is Matt Castle's still playing in the National Football League. Fuck's sake. Whatever. But of course, yeah, not much to say other than the Philadelphia Eagles scored a touchdown in overtime to end it, obviously. So congratulations. The Eagles beat a Cowboys team with no Tony Romo in it. Granted, the Eagles beat the Cowboys at the Cowboys Stadium last year with Tony Romo in it. I'll give them that. And of course, I forgot that was the last time the Eagles beat the Cowboys with Tony Romo. But it doesn't fucking matter. They have not been beating Tony Romo often lately. That's the thing. But it is what it is, though. Eagles 4-4. Cowboys fall to 2-6. They've lost their last 6 games since the Tony Romo injury. And last up, the Bears defeat the Chargers 22-19. So Jay Cutler once again beats his arch rival Phillip Rivers. And John Fox beats Mike McCoy. But oh my God. I understand the Chargers were banged up. And I understand the crowd was mostly Bears fans. A shit ton of Bears fans. And I also understand that oh God. And it looks like the Chargers are looking to move out of San Diego. And unfortunately it makes sense because really, what the fuck is a San Diego Chargers fan? I mean, seriously, are there any such things as San Diego Chargers fans anymore? I mean, give me a fucking break. Did not watch the game either, but holy crap, when I heard that the Chargers lost to them, I was like, okay, fucking bullshit. That was my mistake too. Whatever. I was contemplating taking the Bears but I just didn't see the Chargers losing again. I didn't see them falling to 2-7, and yet that's exactly where they are. Chargers 2-7, and are in last place in the AFC West. But I'm not complaining too much about it because I did see the last couple of moments where Phillip Rivers was doing his little baby face where he was pretending to smell his. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was like, he was closing his eyes and then had his head up in the air, probably smelling his own farts. Because let's be realistic about it. But then he had that stupid baby face, like he was about to fucking cry. And I know I rip on Phillip Rivers, but holy fucking shit, I kind of feel bad for him at the same time, because holy fuck, he has no offensive line. And his best receiver, Keenan Allen, out indefinitely with a lacerated kidney, probably an actual severe lacerated kidney, not the fake one that Andrew Luck had. You just judge because Andrew Luck's not on the team. Yeah, fuck you. How's that? It's got nothing to do with jealousy. I'm not going to explain anything. Don't have to in this case. Bottom line is this. Charter, I already mentioned that part. So let's see what happens in week fucking 10. Till next time. Later, fuckers.